All right, ladies and gentlemen, joining us live here, we got our man from Herald Leader, Mr. Jared Peck. Jared, what you been up to today so far, man? Getting ready for the season.
I'm writing a volleyball preview.
As
I was just
always,
over
huh?
at Tate's Creek at the new, very nice Nolan Barger Gymnasium,
Mm-hmm.
where Tate's Creek volleyball was scrimmaging Madison Southern, and I was just wrapping up a few more things for that volleyball preview because I don't just cover football, Truck.
Okay.
I got to do more than that.
No,
So
I
I
understand. I
head over there.
understand.
It's really nice over there.
Okay. Now, how? Speaking of volleyball, just I think who was the team last year to beat in the city? Was it Henry Clay?
Now Henry Clay had graduated a bunch of people, including a Miss
Okay.
Volleyball, and they had a rough year last year. So Dunbar made the region finals, and they got beat by Great
Dunbar.
Crossing in the finals. Great
Okay.
Crossing was the first non-city team to make the state tournament in more than a decade. So city teams have to pick it up this year. I think Dunbar just came out. The rankings came out today, and Dunbar volleyball was ranked number 4 in the preseason rankings that came out today. So I'll have all that next week in the Herald Leader and on
Okay.
Kentucky.com.
Make sure y'all check that out. Now, Jared, man, as we was on tonight, we talked with we had pretty much all the coaches on. We
Yeah,
had
so
Doug Charles, we had Coach Lawson, Coach Hawks, Coach McPeak.
I'm
Uh,
surprised you're not still talking to Coach Charles. He's been talking a bit.
he was on his way to Richmond because I think Madison Central was scrimmaging. Uh, I forgot who they were scrimmaging,
It
or
doesn't
maybe
matter. Madison Central's going to run the ball.
yeah, pretty much. We had Coach Hawkins on and Coach Wes Johnson. We pretty much hit everybody. Coach McPeak.
That's great. You do a great job here.
Yes, man, I appreciate that. We've been watching this the Corbin Henry Clay scrimmage. I know you're ranking the teams. Have
Right.
you gotten to the 4A class yet? Because Corbin is 4A, right? Or are they
Uh,
5A?
I
What's
think they
Johnson
I
Central?
think they are 4A. Yeah, Johnson
Okay.
Central's 4A. Corbin is in our top 10
Okay.
for sure, and it's a good scrimmage for both of these because Henry Clay being a bigger Class 6A school, and Corbin being one of the elite programs over the last few years. So when Haddix was there and now with their new coach, it's a good test.
Yeah, Corbin has looked really good so far.
Let's see where I go. Corbin is ranked number 4 with Coach Tom Greer.
Okay,
They were
okay.
12-1 last year. They were district champions and lost to Johnson Central 34-13 in their region
Yeah, that's what I
final.
said. They lost to the eventual.
Yeah, they've got quite the schedule going forward. They play Pikeville, Whitley County, and Pulaski County, which is a 5A team. Pikeville's a 1A team, but that ain't no regular 1A team, so that'll be a good game.
So now, as we got any scrimmages, are you going to check out any scrimmages tomorrow? Is anything
I
on
think
your
I'm going to
radar?
see Douglas St. X tomorrow just to see what I think. Douglas has a kind of a QB question mark. We don't know who's going to start for them. They said they were starting Cole um, Carpenter with their ones, or he was getting most of the number 1 snaps, and Dury Trahan was getting most of the number 2 snaps. But they switched him back up, and I went to their scrimmage against Lexcath last week, and Dury Trahan looked pretty good.
Okay.
So I think they're each going to get a quarter tomorrow, and then
Yeah,
maybe
that's what
that
Coach
job will be up
McPeak
for
said.
grabs. I mean, St. X is going to be hard to move the ball on because they are just the defending Class 6A champions. So, and that's for a reason. I mean, it's a Louisville juggernaut. They play at a little bit higher level than
Interception.
than not just Douglas plays, but like 99.9% of the state plays, except for Mel and Trinity. So you really got to be on it uh, to match up with them. And I'm sure Coach McPeak said that's why they're playing them because, I mean, even in a scrimmage form, it's going to be all they got to see that talent level and see how to keep up with them.
That's what Coach McPeak said. He said they would definitely, expose some of their stuff and give them a good test. Well, we've come to an end of this scrimmage, ended on an interception.
I got here just in time.
Yes, you did, Jared. But man, is there anything else you want to touch on or talk? While we just sitting here shooting, just chilling.
Well, yeah. I mean, I saw you. You look like Coach Truck was working, or Coach Buford was working, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was working.
And then, but we got all the top tens have come out. We are 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A top tens.
Okay.
Have come out this week. Douglas was our Class 5A number 1. Okay. LCA was our Class 2A number 2.
Okay. Who was that number 1 for that one? Was that Beachfield?
Beechwood, yeah.
Beechwood, I'm sorry. Beechwood.
I believe Dunbar was number 6 in Class 6A. And okay. No. Bryan Station was number 6, and Dunbar was number 10 in Class 6A. Okay. So 2 top 10 teams there in Class 6A from Lexington. And then Lexington Catholic was about number 6 in Class 4A. So, I mean, a bunch of top 10 teams in Lexington, a bunch of good games coming up. Yes. I'm really looking forward to next Friday night. I'm going to be at the Bryan Station Douglas game, and I think we're covering the LCA at Madison Central game somehow. I don't have confirmation on what we're doing there. We're definitely sending a photographer there, and I'll be calling Coach Charles after.
Okay.
Most definitely to see what I win, or Coach Holcomb. Who knows? I might be talking to either one of those.
That's very true. Now, I know y'all are man down. Shout out to our man Josh Moore. He moved on. Yeah. What we going to do, Jared, man?
We are hiring for that position.
Okay.
Well, they hired John Hale, who's for the Courier-Journal. Mm-hmm. So he's covering UK football for us now. We got him in the transfer portal. So he transferred from the Courier-Journal to us. We're not sending anybody back to the Courier-Journal for that. And then we're hiring for Cam Drummond's position. Cam Drummond helped me last year.
Okay.
And he's now doing UK recruiting. So he's at a recruiting event right now, looking at who's going to be next for the basketball Wildcats.
So he got a free trip to the Bahamas, or no? That's in Chicago, right?
He's in. The UK is in Bahamas. He's in a recruiting event somewhere else.
Okay.
We didn't send anybody to the Bahamas. That ticket's a little too high. But yeah, I'll get somebody new. He's going to help me a little bit as we go forward. He's not going to cover any games for me, I don't think, but he's going to help me out with the roundups on Saturday. Every Saturday morning, I have a roundup of the Friday night action, and I'll have a main game. We might have a secondary game, and then all the Central Kentucky teams. I try to tell you at least, who won, who scored, all that stuff. What the big plays were, and then this Sunday we talked about on your last show.
Yes, sir.
I've got the Herald Leader 100 coming out, which is my compilation of the top 100 players in the state. The top 10 is voted on by coaches. Coaches give me return surveys for me, and they say who they think is the top 10 player in the state. Some of them only vote for their own players, but some of them vote for other players too.
I was gonna say, how's that going? There's got to be stressful. Top 100.
It's a lot, but I look at. I did more research to it this year than probably I ever have. I went through and tried to find out all the people who had any kind of offer, whether you were going to Wilmington or Center or wherever, or you're going to, Illinois or UK.
Yeah.
So I tried to find all those kinds of players. And then, of course, I've got all the coaches sending me a list of who they think the best players are. And so I used their top 10 list. So we had about 70 coaches this year send in surveys. And so that makes a good overall list of who would be the best player. There's not really a consensus of who the best player is. It's a kind of a jumble this year. We have quite a few different ones. We got Christian Conyer at South Warren. We got Caden Mormon. We got Harkless at Douglas.
Malachi Wood.
Ty Bryant at Douglas.
As well. Yes.
Malachi Wood. That's right. So many. So I have no idea who's going to win Mr. Football this year. So I think that's a wide open race.
Yes, it is wide open. I kind of like this season, man. So it sounds like what you were telling me is you should be heading to covering UK here pretty soon, huh?
Well, I like it sitting at the old in the high school beat. It suits me. It keeps me busy. I don't have to sit in the parking lot or sit outside a fence and wait for them to open the magic doors for me to talk to a college coach or coaches or anything like that, or players. 2 nights ago I was at a soccer game that got lightning out. Last night I was at another soccer game that made its conclusion. I got hit in the head with a soccer ball
Now
because
you're not gonna
I
pass a
wasn't paying
lawsuit,
attention.
are you? You ain't gonna put a lawsuit
I'm
on
so
him.
mad at that guy.
Man, that
I am
dude,
so mad at
yes,
that guy.
he is messing it up for a lot of people.
He is. He's going to ruin access for
Yes,
a lot of people. I'm going to be up
yes,
here in this. The reason we can, you're up here in this press box
yes,
tonight, and it's nice,
yes.
but we ain't going to be in here
Yeah,
on a
it's
real
not the
game day.
same. Yeah,
On a real game day,
this
we ain't going to
place
be
is
in
packed.
here.
There's no room for us.
They got real people up here doing stuff.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's a little more difficult for us regular people or media people on a real game day.
Yeah,
On a scrimmage, they can just throw you up here. It's
yeah.
fine. But yeah, I'm kind of mad about that guy. But yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Got hit in the head with a soccer ball. I survived it okay. And then tonight, I was over at Tate's Creek, and you texted me about this. Hey, are you at Henry Clay? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, that scrimmage is tonight. Oh crap.
Yeah, I was looking for somebody to help me fill this airtime. But man, it's been amazing, and you're doing an amazing job, man. We appreciate all the work you do for us. Y'all be on the lookout for Herald Leader HL Preps. Like you say, he's got his top 100 coming out Sunday, and on all the other articles that he's doing as he's getting ready for football, volleyball. What else we got going? Soccer is big too. So, like, real quick, just
look at this outfit you got up here. What is all that you need to be doing games, man?
Coach, man,
you need to be doing games.
Well, we'll see what happens with this NFHS thing. Right now we'll be doing we will actually be at the Douglas Bryan Station game doing a pregame show, kind of like a game day kind of pregame show.
Yeah, that's all you can do with during the real games.
Yeah,
you can only do a pregame.
So
but that'll be good.
Be on the lookout
you guys
for us there.
You're doing a great job. You does a great job. You have stepped it up here. I am impressed with this outfit. This is unreal.
Coach,
I mean, this is how that old William King of Stream Prepsman guy started out. That's how he started out.
He's been motivation, man. He's been in my ear, and he always said, just keep going and you learn from your failures.
And he was with a microphone and a kit from Radio Shack starting out. Now he's got a diesel truck and a trailer.
And a trailer
studio.
Hey.
And it all started at Radio Shack.
That's our goals, man. Well, Jared, thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate it. And everybody that's joined us, we enjoy and thanks, and be on the lookout for us. We out of here, y'all.